the way as a play that really embraces the good and the bad of not only this man, but where our society was back in the early 60s. The segregation, the awful treatment of minorities, but the great achievement of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and things like that. So it's the association that he had with Martin Luther King and Hubert Humphrey and the people that we remember from the past. It's entertaining. It's one hell of a play.
You know, it's LBJ. It's LBJ at the heart of this. What an extraordinary individual this man was. And of course, 1964 is when everything changes in this country. It's really a hinge point in history. And all of the events of 1964, we are still experiencing the ramifications of that today.
When we first conceived this whole cycle of history plays, we conceived it to be Shakespearean in spirit, and that's what it is. You know, Robert writes on a Shakespearean scale, and that's what this story demands. That's what LBJ demands.
Well, Hoover's main job in these 11 months are to convince the new president, LBJ, after the assassination, to convince him that the most dangerous person in America is Martin Luther King, which I think he believed, because Hoover was all about control of his own image, control of his bureau, and by extension, control of the public at large, American society.
Yeah, well, we see Dr. King really making a push to hold LBJ's feet to the fire and passing the civil rights movement. We start to see how difficult it is to maintain a private life and a public life, and it really gives the play a very human quality. But we also see how strong Coretta is and her support of Dr. King.
You only get one opportunity to make a Broadway debut, and I thought, this is going to make an impact. It's a sink or swim kind of situation, though. You know, you can't dip your toe into LBJ. You got to dive in and go all the way.